Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Bikakar Ahmed, and today we're going to be going ahead and taking a look at Donald Trump and what he's been up to over the last week, Inauguration Day, taking office, and some weird things that Elon Musk is doing as well, like his Roman salute off of his chest. We're going to go ahead and jump into Trump talking about gender. We're going to check out Trump's meme coin that he released about a week ago. I really think that this country is a very, very big joke. And at the same time, it's trying to be played as something that is very serious because Donald Trump is now in office. So he's putting down the hammer, he's putting down the law. But at the same time, what I'm seeing is honestly a joke. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this. And we are going to jump into Trump declaring executive order allowing only two genders in the United States only. And I believe this just applies to, schools and things of this nature, government IDs, passports. There's male, there's female, you're either or, and that's it. So let's go ahead and see what he has to say.
It will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female. This week, I will also end the government policy of trying to socially engineer race and gender into every aspect of public and private life.
So what I just heard right there is he just said, I'm going to end every aspect of the government's policy that has been put into place to engineer race and gender studies within public schools. So what does this mean? This means that the government, years ago, had a blueprint. They put together a plan. They sat in a room and actually voted upon this and passed laws and bills to socially engineer, right? This agenda is what we call it, because it's an agenda, because it's generated and genetically created by the government and pushed into government schools and pushed into the media, right? This is an agenda that is blueprinted, mapped out, and planned out by our government. He just admitted it, that there is a policy in place to force this stuff into schools. He's saying that he's getting rid of that policy. What's crazy to me is if this policy that he's talking about actually exists, for every transgender that has told themselves that I'm a man or I'm a woman or I'm that, you have been socially engineered to believe this, right? I understand that people might have different sexual preferences. I understand that people are born with one arm, or people are born with Down syndrome or Alzheimer's. I understand people are born with genetic issues, with physical or mental issues. I understand that these things happen. But to treat someone that has a full-blown male genitalia hanging from their crotch, to tell them and believe with them that they're a woman and are capable of the same thing as your mother, who raised and carried you for 9 months, who busted her butt, who literally has periods on a monthly basis. To tell someone you're a woman when they have male genitalia hanging from their legs is like disrespectful to your mother, your grandmother, like everything they go through, everything they've been through, everything they are. Like when I see a pregnant woman, like imagine calling some 6'5" dude with a beard wearing a wig a woman in front of her. Like how disrespectful. So, I mean, we've come to a point where this is clearly an agenda that has been pushed by mass media and is being pushed on the kids because it works on adults. Like if they can trick 30-year-old adults into changing their gender, then they can trick 8-year-olds into thinking you're a male or you're a female because you play with Barbies or you play with this. Like it's actually wild. Gender fluidity, like you could just like pass through male or female if you want to whenever you want, is this ideology. And the only time I've ever seen this in world history is the fall of the Roman Empire. If you guys want to go study the fall of the Roman Empire, go ahead and check that out. One of the last signs of the fall of the Roman Empire was transgenderism, was this idea that men were dressing as women, women were dressing as men, they were cross-dressing, they were fluid in gender, and this caused a collapse in society because no one's doing their role anymore. Men are not protecting, providing for the country and for their families and for the people around them, and women are not nurturing anymore. They stop having babies, and when everyone's gay and everyone's transgender and everyone's eating processed foods and garbage and smoking and drinking and like our kids are just going to continue to be genetically messed up. Our kids aren't even going to be born because we can't even have kids anymore. It's actually crazy to the point that we've gotten today. So
we will forge a society that is colorblind and merit-based.
what's crazy is like Joe Biden right here and Kamala, they're not clapping. She's straight-faced. She hates this guy. And he's smiling, but I promise you, has no clue what's going on. They just told him don't clap for anything. But like, I find it interesting because what he's saying is true. It's like we're bringing back merit in our society. You know, we don't want a generation to look at everyone's race. All you guys care about is race. Black lives matter, Asian lives, Arabs. Like, everything's about race. They make everything a race thing. They make, like, if I say black people, it's like, oh, don't say black people. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's so sensitive when it comes to the race subject. And this is what he's talking about as well. It's like, why are you generating sensitivity when it comes to race? We're all different races. Like, we should be able to communicate and talk to each other about our race. We should be able to feel comfortable with our race. This shouldn't be something that we victimize ourselves for. Like, I'm American, right? Born and raised in Detroit. I'm half Lebanese. I'm Muslim. My name is Ahmed. So, like, when it comes down to it, people see me as this Middle Eastern Muslim guy. And I've always got stipulations and made fun of, you're a terrorist, your uncle's Osama bin Laden, blah, 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 blah. But it's like, eventually, you just realize, like, bro, that's my race. Who cares? Like, it is what it is. And everyone, like, appreciates that. Everyone cares, and, like, they're fine with it. But, like, if I go through my whole entire life going, I'm a victim, everyone thinks I'm a terrorist, and everyone thinks I'm a dirty, nasty, Arab, and I'm oppressive to women because I'm Muslim. Like, they have this Western ideology of who I am. Like, I don't care. You get what I'm saying? It's really, really crazy to see how sensitive some people are, that, like, simple words or simple looks will cause someone to literally just spiral, vandalize, kill, do, like, things at a mass level. Like, the whole Black Lives Matter movement was completely garbage. I'm gonna tell you this right now, that was completely garbage. I live in Detroit. I'm watching his, like, people in the black community, their own brothers and sisters, killing each other, stabbing each other, shooting each other over each other's female baby mamas, over drugs, over a pair of Jordans, bro. And you're sitting here worried about George Floyd. You're gonna blow the whole country down and destroy cities because George Floyd, your cities. Like, what's the point? This is what I mean, guys. They are creating these problems to cause disturbances within our society, and it's sickening.
As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
All right, nice. Well, I'm with it. I don't even know how we got here to begin with. We shouldn't have got here to revert something. There is only two genders. I mean, this is just common sense. You don't need a history book. You don't need anything, actually, to figure this out. You can literally just leave a baby in the wild. As long as they're fed and they can drink and they can survive to an adult, they'll realize there's two genders without anyone telling them. You have to be told there's more than two genders to actually believe that garbage. Or, like, you naturally would not believe that. It's actually crazy to me. You might have, like, female tendencies or male tendencies as a male or as a female, but that doesn't make you the other gender. And I mean, like, your brain knows that. Moving on. Elon Musk, he did this very, very weird salute. This salute is done in many different ways. The salute is done, firstly, it's called the Roman salute. This is what it is called. I know about this. I've seen it. This is a salute that is also used to praise Baphomet. Baphomet is a pagan deity who is for child sacrifice, and he is both male and female. If you go ahead and take a look at Baphomet, this is why there's this agenda to push this transgenderism. Their god that they worship is a goat that is both male and female. Baphomet also holds the medical sign in his lap, the medical logo that we use for the whole medical industry. So a lot of these symbols and signs are very cohesive and adherent to what these human beings at high levels are throwing up and promoting. Because this is their religion. They don't worship God, they worship the devil. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at this weird thing Elon Musk did. And then we'll kind of just take a look real quick at where this comes from and what its origin is.
And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you.
He's like, that's wild. So that stirred up quite a bit of people. Quite a bit of people are talking about that's the Nazi salute to Hitler and whatnot, which it is. It's the Roman salute, which is the same exact thing that Hitler used. And we're going to go ahead and understand what this salute is. So let me go ahead and expand the page a little bit so you guys can see it. We are looking at that's right here. So the Roman salute, also known as the fascist salute, is a gesture in which the right arm is fully extended, facing forward with the palm down, fingers touching. In some versions, the arm is raised upwards at the angle, and others is held parallel to the ground. In contemporary times, a former and common considered the symbol of fascism. According to the apocryphal legend, I don't know why I cannot read that word, apocryphal legend, the fascist gesture was based on a customary greeting, which was allegedly used in ancient Rome. However, no Roman text describes such a gesture. Then the Romans' work of art that displayed salutial gestures bear little resemblance to the modern so-called Roman salute. Okay. Very, very, very interesting. So it's called the Roman salute. If you look through Roman history, you will not find the salute the same exact way it is used today. It is called the fascist salute. This is what it's also known as. And it's called the fascist salute because this is what fascism is, guys. Fascism is a far-right authoritarian and ultra-nationalistic political ideology and movement characterized by a dictatorial leader. Dictator, basically a dictator, right? I don't know why I cannot read specific words right now. My brain is like halfway shutting down. Centralized autocracy, militarism, forcible suppression of opposition, belief in neutral, social, and so forth. Yeah, this is fascism, right? Basically, what everyone's saying Elon Musk did was throw up the Hitler sign, throw up the fascism sign. This is fascism, guys. You type in fascism, you get Stalin, you get Hitler, you get totalitarianism. And this is what the United States of America is, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's called land of the free, home of the brave. I know they make you feel like everything's free and everything's open. You cannot talk. You cannot say the truth. You cannot do anything here. If you do not become male and female and play their games, they will come after you. They will shut down your business. Like during COVID, I don't even know if I could use this word. My video is not even going to work. During COVID, which was 2020, if you did not take the vaccination, you couldn't do a lot of things. They fired a lot of people. They rocked society during that time, and it's very, very sad because, like, dude, you're telling me that a woman should have the right to literally murder the child inside of her, like a human being that's going to be born. She has the right, because it's her body, it's her choice. She has the right to murder her child. The same exact far left-wing government is telling me that I need to get a shot, or I can't move, or I can't work, or I can't travel, or I can't leave my house, or you have to inject yourself with this untested needle that has never been tested, this brand new vaccination that just popped out of nowhere. You know, invest in Moderna and Pfizer and take the shot. Like, what kind of freedom is that? What kind of my body, my choice is that? I can't even reject a drug, like heroin. You know what I mean? Like straight shot into my bloodstream. But you're allowed to murder your child under the same leftism government. It's crazy to me. So guys, unfortunately, like when these guys are throwing up these symbols, when these guys are showing you this, it's not because like it's a joke or it's conspiracy or whatever.
I just want to say
This guy
thank
believes
you
this.
for making it happen.
He's a fascist. He is above you. In Elon Musk's head, he believes like he's a god. He's a god above you. He controls you. He's shooting rockets in the sky and doing it, and everyone loves him, and he controls everything. He has all this money. Like, he is 100% fascist. He wants you to follow him. This salute, he's saluting to his god. Who is his god? Take a look yourself. I'm not going to show you, but take a look at yourself. It is Baphomet. You guys can go ahead and look up Baphomet, understand some of the rituals, understand some of the signs that are made, understand some of the, like I said, this fascism symbol. This is the sign of Baphomet as well. This is the allegiance to Baphomet. It's called the Roman salute. So the next thing I want to go ahead and talk about to go ahead and end off the video is this joke right here. This is the official Trump meme coin, and this right here is the official website. Donald Trump has created a meme coin. If you guys know what a meme coin is, it is a cryptocurrency that has no actual real world value. It is just a meme. It is a joke. It is created to pump and dump, just to buy and vibe out with and sell, to make large amounts of profits or large amounts of losses. Now, this is not something that I think is very smart for a president. Someone who just took office to be doing, especially to their people. This right here is a 100% scam. When people create markets like this, it is a scam. I've been in cryptocurrency since 2017. People have asked me so many times, you need to create a coin, you need to create a coin, you know what you're doing, get in the game early, create a coin, create a coin. I refuse to create a coin because I refuse to scam people. I refuse to create something that I don't have the liquidity or I don't have mass amounts of money to back if something happens. So when it comes down to this, yes, the government, Trump, the banks can back this coin if they want to. But it's crypto. It's unregulated. It's a free-for-all to suck money in from all over the world. Like, this can hurt other economies. This could hurt other people, not just Americans. And this is something that I find as amateur. This is so amateur. Like, dude, you're the president of the United States. You're already a multi-billionaire. Like, what do you need this for? Like, why are you doing this to your followers? Like, I don't truly understand this. I understand why. I understand how it works. He just wants to make a crap ton of money from thin air. Which is what the stock market's for these guys, because they're all inside traders and they all know what to buy and they all know what to sell at the right time. They don't go to jail for it, but God forbid you inside trader, you figure something out, you're going to jail. They can create stuff like this, like these pump and dump crypto scams, and it's perfect. The president of, like, guys, let this sink in, okay? The president of the free world, the president of the United States is literally pump and dumping a cryptocurrency that he created, a meme coin. You know what a meme is, right? A joke. It's literally called Trump joke, Trump meme coin, okay? He's using this to take advantage of his own economy, of his own people, and of the world's economy. And you're a president. That is crazy. I mean, I know fraud and laundering and this happens at a large scale. Like, I don't think Donald Trump got there because, like, he made all of his money the right way. But, like, this is crazy. Like, just flat out pump and dump crypto scamming people that believe in you, that voted for you. Like, I don't know, man. This is crazy to me. So this is the coin. Looks like it started off at $7, and it went from $7 all the way up to, I think it peaked at like $80, somewhere around $80. I can't get the peak, but yeah, somewhere around $80, $78, something like that. which means I had a very, very, very large increment there, over a 10x pump, which means anyone who bought down here towards the start of this made at least like a 5 to 10 times duplication within 2 days of it launching. So Donald Trump drops his coin. You put $10,000 in. Within two days, that $10,000 is now 50 to 100 grand. And it has crashed back down to the 30s. So it went up to 80 and crashed back down to 30, essentially. So it went up almost 1,000%. So it pumped 1,000%. And then it fell back down 50% of that. So it halved itself right after. This type of stuff is very dangerous. It is new to the market. Though it is the 25th biggest cryptocurrency, according to market cap, at the exact moment that we are talking right now, which means this is insane. A coin entering the market and 2 days later entering the top 30 cryptocurrencies that have been out for 12 plus years is insane. Like, money has been sinking its teeth into the crypto community for years and years and years. And then this Trump coin comes as a joke and sinks $20 billion in market cap into it in a couple days. I find that to be like insane, bro. Like literally insanely repulsive. Like a 30 billion 24-hour volume is nuts for something that just dropped 2 days ago. So what I'm seeing here in actuality is Donald Trump taking over. The world that we live in is a complete joke that I'm seeing. They're throwing up fascism signs at the inauguration. Elon Musk has turned a government agency, or he's created a government section called Doge. He is naming the rocket that he wants to send to the moon or send to Mars. He's calling it Doge because he wants to send Doge to the moon. He wants to send Doge to Mars, like a metaphoric term for the cryptocurrency. There's Donald Trump meme coins. The banning of gender's normal. That it shouldn't even have to be banned. This is not even something that should be talked about. So that's even silly to begin with. And I really, really, really do not know where we are headed from this point on. Things are going to get very bumpy. Things are going to get very intense. Money's moving so rapidly. The dollar is going to get extremely strong. Things are going to start coming down in price. And they're going to play with us. They're going to play with our money. They're going to play with our homes. They're going to play with our businesses. And I'm getting ready for another very large market collapse. Something like 2008, but somewhere around 3 to 4 times more pressurized and extensive. Thank you guys so much for coming today. It was a good video. We went over a couple different things. And I don't know too much about what's going to happen next. I don't really trust Donald Trump. I don't really trust Elon Musk, especially me who lives in Florida. I watch his rockets go up every single day. I'm telling you, there's times 2 o'clock in the morning, my sky is shaking. When I say shaking, ladies and gentlemen, like frequencies are coming from the sky, like kind of like a UFO, an alien UFO came and dropped that big old like laser beam light on you and like sucked you up. You know what I'm talking about? That's what it almost feels like is happening in the sky sometimes here. I don't know if other people are experiencing this, but it's something that I cannot really explain. Like kind of like fireworks exploding, but it's not fireworks. It's something very, very, very intense. So whatever these individuals are doing, they are not to be trusted. They are throwing up fascism signs, and Elon Musk does not have the money to send trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars in rocket ships and rocket fuel up into the sky and satellites. Whatever they are doing, they're working with the government. They are doing some very, very odd and weird things. And I don't like it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I just want you guys to protect yourself. I want you guys to be aware that these human beings, Donald Trump is not your savior. Elon Musk is not your savior. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, God Almighty, is the only thing that can guide you in this life, is the only thing that can protect you in this life. The one who will return will be Jesus Christ, will be Nabi Isa alayhi salam. When Jesus returns, when Imam Mahdi returns, these people, these people who think they run the world, this deceptive antichrist, this deceptive anti-prophet who is wreaking havoc on our earth right now. We're seeing implementations of the signs of the end times, things like marking of the beast, where you're not allowed to do anything unless you like. Bro, I could already tell you guys right now, if you got rid of your cell phone, it's almost impossible to make money. It's almost impossible to get around, go to the store. Like, it's getting to a point where like this will be gone very soon. And when this is gone, like, they're gonna be able to control us with the click of a button. Be very, very careful, guys. Be very, very aware of what's happening around you. Pray to the Almighty Creator to guide you and protect you. And until next time, God bless. Peace out.